at this viewing, kind of at the back, and I think the garden goes all the way down there, all the way down. And see here, this is me literally at a viewing, so I'll tell you what I would do. I'd do a big extension out to about here, potentially down to here, depending on the measurements of the inside, and then L-shaped dormer on top of there, because it's quite a narrow house, but you see the alleyway there. But then if you do an extension, can they get around to here? So that's what you need to see, because usually the outrigger's on the other side, but the alleyway's there. So will the tenants be able to get around? That's what you need to do. So we'd probably rip all of this away, rip all that away, get rid of all that. But this is it, and then do a little infill extension there. But it's quite worn down, very worn down. Now I'm off to meet the builder to another project that we secured. So now I'm at the latest deal that we sold to a client, and here's a problem that you may face. This is a new extension, but we don't know if the footings are deep enough, so we're going to have to do a test hole to see if it's deep enough. And here you got the gardens here, that's the houses there. We need to put scaffolding up to do the L-shaped dormer. Are we going to get scaffolding in there with the neighbours? So, something that we speak to the neighbours about. Can we put scaffolding in your garden? But look at this conservatory, it's huge. Big old conservatory. And this is just one that I find for clients, you know. I want to invest in myself, haven't got the funds. So then I just source it onto clients. I'm not going to be managing this refurb, but my team are. This is it, and that's that. Big L-shaped dormer up there. You can see the loft's already been converted a little bit. See that little window up there? I'll take you around it, but this is it. First time coming across one with a conservatory like this. Look at that, you get a beautiful little toilet. Have a wee walk around. Look at that old flooring. Very pretty. Lots of potential. So out there would be a studio. Up here, these stairs would be taken out. U-shaped staircase, all the way up, spiral staircase. I always like seeing an old fireplace. It's always pretty. But you can see a loft up there. Plenty of space up there for what we want to do. There'd be a 6-metre extension too. This is the bathroom. And here is the main room. So it has a flying freehold. So under here, about here onwards, is the alleyway, which is always a nice touch. Look at that. Yes, team. What's happening? So I've been at home for like quite a while, like fucking 4 or 5 hours. And I spent a lot of that time doing P&L sheets. This is something that you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to do it. It's so fucking boring and it's brutal looking at the bank balance, but I saw like an Alex Hormozi video talking about wake up every morning and look at your bank balance, and like if you're losing motivation or discipline, wake up every morning, check the bank before you check social media, like emails or anything, check the bank, and that'll light a fire under your arse. Fucking hell. That's what's happened to me, man. But I've been doing that, just edited YouTube videos, posted it, really buzzing, and got an offer accepted for a client, for an investor. So he's a London developer, and in London, like obviously people invest in property around there, but they would rather invest up north, some of them. So he approached me and he was like, look, I'm looking for a HMO conversion. And I was like, I've got a HMO conversion, you want it? Bish bash bosh, that's what happens. So he's doing the conveyancing, he's doing the refurb, finder's fee. So I recommend doing that, because if you're doing your own portfolio and you just want some cash on the side, it is still not easy, because it's easier for me now because I've got the experience. So I leverage the current projects that I've worked on, and plus all the education, plus all of the knowledge, like all of the problems that come up. You've seen it on this channel, right? All that shit. It's easier for me now than it was when I first started, because when you first started, you don't have any previous projects. But do that on the side. You know, do that on the side. If you're looking for projects for yourself and you're like, I want to leave 10 grand in, this one leaves 30 grand in, you know, then, you know, reach out, put it on social media. HMO conversion deal available, flip available, buy to let available, serviced accommodation available if anyone wants it. And then you never know, someone might reach out to you. So that's what happened there. I leveraged social media. Social media is now paying me. It has been. I've gotten clients before, but it's nice to know that it's still a thing, isn't it? So yeah, definitely recommend doing that. That is why social media is important. But visited the projects today with the builder. That the last one was for a client, and basically, I think he sold. I think I sold that one too. Pretty buzzing, pretty buzzing. It's a lot, Like yesterday, I was rock bottom. Today, I'm on my way up a little bit. There's still loads of things to deal with. There's still loads of things to deal with, but it comes and goes. That's why I kind of I'm starting to do these daily vlogs again. Like, they're not going to be exciting. Like, this probably isn't exciting for you. I hope you're doing something productive whilst watching this. Even if you're doing the fucking washing, do some ironing. I don't know. Do your P&L sheets whilst you're watching me chat shit. But honestly, like, doing daily vlogs, you're going to see me go down, see me go up, see me go down. Like, as long as the trajectory is like up, that's the main thing. But tomorrow, I am going to, right, this is my era planner. Here's what I'm going to do tomorrow, because today was catch-up day, yesterday was breakdown day, and tomorrow was recovery day. Right, so I'm going to do 20 cold outreach. Each day I'm going to do 20 cold outreach, okay? Book 2 viewings each day. These are like more or less each day non-negotiables. But print direct to vendor letters. I got colourful envelopes downstairs. They arrived, so I'm going to print all the letters, and when I go to a viewing and I see the rest of the houses on that street look good, I'm going to go to each house and just put them in, and then go on the HMO land registry and then send it to all of them as well. So if you're a HMO landlord in Derby, I'm trying to wink, you're going to come see me. Book networking events. I actually booked one, Property and Poppadoms, tomorrow night. Well buzzing, let's do this. Investor follow-ups. So I posted these deals on social media and got an influx of investors wanting to work with me. Potentially, I've got to qualify them, make sure they've got cash funds available, proof of ID address, all the things the agent would ask for, I ask for, because you don't want to get to the point where you get to the agent, you've signed all the contracts and they don't have the funds. So I've got to qualify these investors. I know this is more of a to-do list, but see the cold outreach, see the book 2 viewings, see the direct to vendor letters. These are things that you're going to have to do if you want to get where you want to go. And this is it, and that's that. That's a few of the non-negotiables. Contribute to groups, post on social media. Bash, bash, bash. Social media is now paying me. I'm really happy, really excited. I've been posting for like fucking 3 years, like Jesus, it's worth it. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, nothing sexy. I'm just getting to the back of swing of things. This is right. I'll leave you on this. If you're still watching, fair play if you are. I'll leave you on this. If you're feeling shit and you want to post on social media and you're like, oh, I've got to feel good to do it, like I did, so I didn't post for a couple of weeks. Even if your post is average, this is average. Yesterday's video was average. Like, this is not top of the range content, but it's content. It's out there. It's me getting back in front of the camera and it's me doing stuff. Like I said in yesterday's video, you've got to break the big goal down into small, manageable goals, because you've got to enjoy the journey, okay? Make sure that if you're posting, just post something, as long as it's not horrific, like terrible and damages you, but just post something, and something's better than nothing. You'll get a little bit of dopamine and you'll realize that people didn't come after you. You always think to yourself, they're going to come into my house like fucking pitchforks, like you're Frankenstein's monster or something, but honestly, people don't care. In the most nicest way possible, people don't care. I've got 1 minute of filming left. People don't care. Just do your own thing. Post on social, post something. Whether you're at a viewing, it doesn't have to be a sexy post. Just post a bit of damp and talk about damp. You know what I mean? Post a crack in the wall and talk about a crack in the wall, or a viewing, or like if you're doing your fucking to-do list, post that. Just post something. Stay fresh in people's memories. And it's more for you than it is for them, okay? It's about getting in front of the camera. It's about posting something, and it's about doing something, getting out of that comfort zone. And before you know it, you're posting so regularly, people ask you, how are you doing it? How are you doing it? And you're like, I'm just posting anything. Like, it's not that special. That's what I keep telling people. So, I'll leave you on that. Remember to like and subscribe. Love you loads. See you tomorrow.